Hey guys, just want to do a follow-up video. I haven't done one in about a month or so and had a request to do a follow-up. I've been pretty busy, but let's just get to it. So I want to first show you something that I found interesting. I actually took this high point out yesterday along with another one that I purchased, which I'll pull out and show you. And I have this butt pad on here. It's really nice if you ever get a chance to get something like that, especially if you're going to keep it in this configuration. I highly recommend it because if you've ever been pinched up here, you'll know why. Let's see, I just turned that on. Let me turn that back off. Okay. So anyways, getting to the point. I bought, back when I bought this gun new in 2013, I bought High Point's magazine clip to hold the magazines, not the clip to hold the clips, or the magazine to hold the clips. And so I was shooting this yesterday and I was packing up to leave and I saw on the floor a piece of plastic and I was like, what is that? And obviously this was covering that up. I have never used these magazines, but let's just get to it. So I've pulled them off. Basically what we have here are two magazines that have been sitting like this. No. Sitting like this for, well, like I said, since, well, I think it was 2014. But let's say 2014 instead of 2013. So what I noticed yesterday, I was shooting some Winchester NATO 124 grain. And apparently when you shoot, these magazines ride forward. Well, I didn't know, but the whole time I've been shooting, they've been bouncing off of the base plates right against this clip. I've not found anybody else to complain about broken base plates, but what I found on the floor was this piece. So it caused me to investigate, and as it turns out, it had just sheared off the two little clips that fit right in there. Show you what that looks like. Through there, well, they just sheared off. Anyways, I'm trying not to make this a long deal about the magazines, but apparently they were just riding here, bouncing back and forth, and this one actually sheared off, and when I pulled this one loose, it's broke. Just be warned, that happens. Like I said, those are brand new magazines, never been used, but I did get them in 2014. I'm going to keep this gun in this configuration. And by the way, I picked up a couple of muzzle brakes. I just like the way it looks. I doubt it really does anything, but I do like the way it looks. So I'll show you the new one that I just acquired. Right here. All right. And came with the red dot, missing the front sight post, missing the rear sight, but other than that, everything is in great shape. So this, I'm going to be putting in my last and final, which is my number 3, Hightower MBS95. I'll show you the target real quick for those who care. So I'll show you the best group at 25 yards standing out of both guns. Okay, that's the pawn shop special. I basically had one flyer right there, but that's 5 shots at 25 yards standing. And this is 5 shots at 25 yards standing. So I had one flyer with each one. But other than that, I mean, I'll take that all day long standing. You know, it wasn't off a bench rest or nothing. I mean, here's where I just grouped. I think that was 20 rounds. Show you that again. Here's what we got coming up. Right there. So, there you have it. I will take these out to the range after I get them all assembled and give y'all an update on how these bullpups are working for me. Take care. All right, we've got it assembled, folks, and I went ahead and adjusted the trigger all the way out. I wish I could do a video on how that's done, but YouTube doesn't like us doing that. But I'll just tell you, what I do is I adjust everything without the top half on, and I put it all together, put the 2 pins in, and check it and see how it functions. And when I get it to the point where I'm having problems, I back it off 2 half cranks, because you can only get you can only get your Allen wrench in there. And so I'll just crank it once, twice, 2 half cranks, and I call it good. And right now it's working like a champ. I also had a problem with the magazine dropping free. And for whatever reason, there's a little lip in here that runs off of this thing, and it was hitting that. And so basically I just worked it back and forth until it made a little groove in there, so it would go just a hair further. Now it's working like a champ. Right there. Function check. And I'd say the trigger's about as good as you can get, you know, for a high point. And then in this Bullpup stock. So there you go, folks. I want to do a little bonus clip and show you all 3 of my high tower bullpups, my high points. Okay, here's what it originally looked like. Here's the one I just did, and I'm going to put an optic on it. Haven't decided which. Maybe you guys can put in the comments down below what you think looks better. This is my other 9mm, the first one that I put together. And man, I just love this thing. And here's my 45. So tell me what you think down in the comments, and we'll see what I put on it. Maybe that'll be a surprise when I take it out to the range. Y'all take care.